so I'm very excited to see how much progress he's made since the last time I've watched him. So I switched over to the FG side of things, but we're going to be starting on the Battlefield here, which is a very strong stage for Pyra and Mythra, seeing as she can keep up these juggles with the up air. That move is so incredibly fast, and especially at that arc that it comes out.
Yes, and dealing up against Piranha Plant, the triplet layout is going to be a very interesting dynamic for these two characters, because as we can already see right off the bat, Mythra has no issue with juggling a heavy character like Piranha Plant. But if Humboldt gets the opportunity to land, controlling those triplats and making it hell for either of the Aegis to land is going to be a task to overcome. Of course, with how slow the character is, we got to get to that point first.
Yeah, Reed at a very good advantage here at the ledge here. Catching the roll with the neutral B here, just switching on to Mythra to get that speed. And get right back to the Pyra, which is going to be your main damage dealer, the one you're going to primarily get these big kills with, and we are going to see it from the forward air.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a fairly linear trip back to the ledge for Piranha Plant, although starting off with a fresh stock may not be the worst of situations for Humboldt. A lot of opportunity to edge guard. We already see the swing coming through. Yeah, and it's a lot of damage too. Like, it may not be the fastest way to take a stock, but it is.
Oh my goodness!
Ooh, hold on.
Yeah, as you're seeing here, like, Piranha Plant is one of the best characters at ledge trapping because he has the poison that he can cycle through, and the spike ball, especially with that great positioning, just being at the roll distance there, trying to intercept Pyra as she tries to recover back to stage, because this character's recovery is kind of linear, so it's very hard for you to like try and mix it up with how you approach.
Yeah, it doesn't help that the projectile from Patui just covers almost all of the options, and we've even seen from very safe distances Humboldt is making good decisions with Patui. But you need to actually land hits besides it in order to confirm those stocks. Living at 174 and leaving Mythra with max rage could potentially lead to early stocks, even for a character as heavy as Piranha Plant.
Yeah, just trying to hang back, get the damage here with the side B, maybe even a potential down air to confirm into a very nice up smash. But Humboldt doing a very good job at keeping Reed out here. You know, as long as we don't rack up more percentage here and get the stock off, it could be very nice. But oh, there's the tech punish on the platform from the up smash.
There we go. All right, I was waiting for when it was going to happen. There was going to be an opportunity for either of the Aegis to be able to punish out these overextensions from Piranha Plant. That down is so dangerous. But for Piranha Plant, the negative disjoint on it leaves you so susceptible to getting caught.
Oh my goodness. The taunts?
No way. All right.
Are you going to let him do that to you, Reed? Come on.
That's what gets you back in the mix, though.
You know, it might be the mid-game power-up here, which I'm kind of seeing Humboldt feeling just a little bit, but the Foresight going to come through clutch for Reed.
We got to challenge that. He's hanging around so long in the air, and Mythra especially. Like, Pyra and Mythra have so much opportunity to be able to punish Piranha Plant just for throwing out these hitboxes. They're not especially safe. They're also not especially fast.
Yeah, great positioning there to punish that ledge roll there. Let's see. Oh, tried to catch it with the Lightning Buster. Wasn't able to do it, but just going to throw out the down smash. Now Reed just trying to go out there for the final kill. Maybe getting a little too hungry now.
I like the idea, but you know, the slow walks? We're trying to call out some options here.
Oh, yes, we are. See, yeah, very nice mix-up here. Still trying to make our way back to stage. Yeah, using all the movement you got to just navigate this space.
That's a lot of shield pressure. A very well-timed parry, though, saves the shield.
Oh, my goodness.
Yo, what would I say about negative disjoints? What did I just say?
It's damn good. We recognize the situation of Humboldt committing to the side B there, or the poison gas there, and just letting the up B rip on stage.
Yup. Piranha Plant spends so much time putting out that hitbox that even though the consecutive damage over time is really good, and its shield pressure would have possibly led to a shield break given how small we saw the shields on Reed's end.
Huh? Lilat?
Can they do that?
You know what? I am going to say, it's been years since I've seen Lilat.
Well, it's been many moons.
It's been years since I've seen Lilat get chosen.
And an interesting choice at that for Piranha Plant. This is another opportunity for Patui to cover a ton of space. Well, also, the platform game kind of wild.
No, the platform game really is wild because these curves and these slants are really going to help Humboldt get a lot of awkward angles, I feel, with the Patui and that side B that Piranha Plant has.
Also got to talk about the fact that the Aegis can play off these platforms crazily as well. Like, Pyra alone is going to be covering so much space when it comes to those kill percentages, but also, look at how much space you get to play around with as Mythra.
That was so clean. Hopping over the shield to get the throw to put you to the stage here, but here we go. Humboldt still trying to keep mid-screen here. Caught Reed trying to jump on in. This is very good to keep up this control, keeping it a very nice, even game to start things off with.
I'm loving how Humboldt is sticking around towards center stage as well. Just force Reed to move through all the projectile hell, but also having plenty of space to retreat too. You've got those platforms to bring the pressure onto, and if anything, you can make really good use of the dip on the base platform for defensive purposes as Piranha play.
Yeah, and caught trying to press a button with the side B there. Oh, the Batui is going to get the sure kill on that one.
Yup. And again, on a typical lateral space, you don't get that luxury.
Man, this Lilat pick is really working out for Humboldt here.
Yeah, it's not too often that we see like such a deliberate counter pick on the stage pay out in dividends so quickly, but we immediately saw a much more even-handed game in neutral. But what are you going to do with the kill power? Pyra's still hitting hard.
Especially with that back air that like curls her back, so where her hitbox shifts, where you're not really able to challenge her like you thought you were with the up B. But Humboldt still just trying to keep the mid-screen here, finding very good ways to just disengage, get the damage off, and then occasionally mixing up that aggression, knowing that Mythra Pyra does like to go in. But first, you gotta get down to solid ground, but you're gonna get trapped by that down air into the up smash.
Trying to obfuscate himself with the poison gas. A clever move. He's gotten away with it a couple of times, but that's what we need to see. We need to start seeing those aerials. They may not be as heavy hitting, but the faster options are what you need to interrupt either the ages. Otherwise, they come out swinging.
Yeah, and Humboldt was using those kind of awkward angles on the bottom of the stage to get those recovery angles, but got intercepted by the down air this time coming on up. All right, breakdancing with the Piranha plant here.
Oh, and just barely. Trying to drift in, I think, was an excellent call from Reed. Otherwise, you would have eaten that Batui.
Yeah, nice cancel of a 2E. Not taking damage from the side B, but...
Oh, he's trying to get fancy with it. Paid the price for it, but I respect the hustle.
All right, 1-1 apiece, down to an even game here. Reed does have the opportunity to change things up here, switching to the Pyra. Can we get the down air? No. Tries to catch with the neutral B.
I'm not going to lie, Snivy, I also thought we were seeing a down air and a handshake, but...
Yeah, but we do see the foresight coming out. Reed pushing Humboldt towards the side of the stage here, trying to go for the down air, not quite missing the mark here. Reed still keeping up the pressure with the grab here, still not able to close it out with the dash attack. One more good hit is going to do it. Reed taking a set. Oh, actually, wait a minute. It's first to 3. They have another game.
Also, there was a confirmation on the rule set. Did they just play out that whole game and just learning that they couldn't go to Lilat?
Excuse me?
No shot.
In what? Well, I'm perplexed even.
Apparently,
they're perplexed. I'm perplexed.
Apparently, Lilat was on the rule set, but they never actually ran it by any of the Smash deals. So I don't know who made that decision.
So there was a bit of miscommunication with the stage list that we have here.
We're going to clarify that pretty soon. The TO's on it right now.
Okay.
And I'm like, Lilat, that's legal in some places. And if you got gentlemen there, that's A-okay by me. I think that's...
Yeah, that's the thing, is that Gentleman's Clause is like baked into every Smash rules that you've got. If you've got something that the two players can agree to, they could send it. And there's very little like deviation from that norm, especially with Lilat. It's a stage that typically finds itself on stage list discussions. It, over time, has moved itself towards like the dubious end of things. More places than not taking to it. But I don't know. I guess that game 2 sort of exists in this Phantom space. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't.
I mean, we are seeing like a bit of switch up in Smash here with the rule set. Going into the next big major event that is Supernova, they're running the Lumi rule set, and there's like a whole bunch of new rules that weren't there before.
Huh.
Especially regarding music, it was so funny. It's like you cannot choose 25-meter M or
yeah,
like
no. Shout out to Rafa Fox putting that to sleep real quick.
Good rule.
Ooh, and good stock too. An amazing opening from Reed.
Yeah, let's see how Humboldt's going to come back from this one. I know that one is definitely a real kicker, going down on a 0-to-death for your first stock on your last game. Ooh, Reed not able to get the backer off. Not quite having that spacing coming off from the platform though, but you can keep those juggles up. Mythra has so many routes from a lot of her aerials to find so much combo start, especially from the neutral air. Not quite finding the forward air, but still keeping up the ledge.
And there should be another down air, and there we go. It's a 3-1 stock lead already within the first minute of the game. Humboldt got its work cut out for him as he's trying to rely on this joint.
Yeah, Reed just really working this battlefield pick at the moment, finding the perfect opportunity to trap Humboldt on these platforms, taking advantage of those air dodges when that card shows, but this is where Humboldt's going to shine here with the ledge trapping.
Good catch, there we go. Got to take advantage of the fact that Pyra's putting out slower buttons and that you're able to catch on either forward air or nair from below.
Oh my goodness.
That could have been the shield break.
That would have been so sneaky.
Oh, if only you went for down smash.
Uh-oh.
And that's what I'm trying to see, Snivy. You're able to punish that. The negative distance is huge on that move. And down air, let's be real, that move is huge in its own right.
Yeah, Reed taking advantage of the shield there, getting the throw off. Now, Reed just staying in Pyra here, very comfortable that he can get the stock off with a down air or a little something, but that, I feel as that's the trick that Aegis lets you fall into, or, you know, wait a minute, they have the tech though, we believe!
Gets a second lease on life because of that. Excellent DI. You can't be skirting around at the ledge, though.
Yeah, we can't fall for the Pyra syndrome, just staying out into the character for a little too long, but it's very understandable with the hitboxes that she can throw out. With the down there, her kill power is so infinite.
Like, as these percentages climb, although I do like the switch over to Mythra, it gives you a lot of speed to be able to maneuver around these platforms, and it makes the landing as Piranha plant so difficult for Humboldt. He's just playing around in the poison. He don't care about the percentage.
Yeah, Reed just choosing to disengage whenever he sees that down B coming out from Humboldt, which is a very smart move, you know. Don't want to challenge it? Alright, I'll just completely avoid it.
Oh, that was so smart. I love that.
Yeah, but not quite having enough charge to kill for that one. A single F tilt, a forward air is going to do it often, but switching into the Pyra or Mythra, trying to get a bit of a jump scare on Humboldt. Not going to quite work out here, but
that would do it, though. At that percentage, oh yeah.
Now Reed, still that one swing away from taking the stock from Humboldt. The up B, not going to do the trick.
Not yet. Again, one of the heaviest characters in the game.
Oh, missing the punish landing on the platform. Thinking that Humboldt was going to land on the ground here. Almost had the kill with the up tilt there. Trying to fish around for it with the side B.
He's looking for his in, but it's so tough. Pyra just standing there. Okay, you don't have to take all that damage, but you can take the set.
All right, so that is going to be Reed taking it 3-0 over Humboldt. Humboldt in those last 2 minutes was playing so great, so great, especially that patience, that defense. But just in the end there, Reed had Humboldt cornered, and you're only left with so many options, right? And that's the one option, you know, that's pretty common to call out, which is the jump from shield.
Right, right.
Just trying to get out of disadvantage when the mental stack has layered on.
I'm glad we got to see that tech off the stage again. And honestly, Humboldt made really good use of that second lease on life. But at that same time, there is so many committal options that were thrown out that Pyra and Mythra just get to eat alive, just by the nature of their kit. They have really good buttons, excellent movement, and we saw Reed taking full advantage of that with consistently shifting to Mythra when it came time to position and punish the poor landings.
Now, I see
I mean, it's DLC diff.